What's going on, everybody? I'm over here today at the Boat Things shop in Gahanna, the best place really in Ohio and probably the region to get boats rigged. And that's the point of my video today, just 5 little rigging tricks with your boat that can just help minimize problems and really improve your longevity of your boat and all your gear as well. The very first thing I want to get into is shutoff switches. They're very crucial to have just so there's no power leakage anywhere. Things like shallow water anchors or a live scope box will have a slow power draw even if they're turned off or the units are turned off, because they're really just in a sleep mode, because as soon as you press the button they're ready to go. So if you don't have your boat and your batteries on charge, it'll drain a battery after a week or so. So having shutoff switches for everything is crucial. As you can see back here, I have one that does my Raptors and my bilge pumps and live well pumps as well. I have one under my throttle that controls my lights and my console graph power, so I can turn all that off there. Over here I have a master power switch for this lithium battery that runs all the front units, and that has the shutoff, so I can just turn everything off, make sure that Panoptix box isn't drawing power or the 360 isn't. And then finally over here on my trolling motor lead wire, the positive lead, I have a 60 amp breaker, which is recommended for any trolling motor really, but especially something like an Ultrex. Minn Kota recommends that. 1, to protect the trolling motor, but 2, to prevent the boat from having an unexpected fire or sparks like that. And it's good to just have a shutoff switch in general back here too. Item number 2 on the docket is these battery terminal extenders. There's many different styles and kinds. These are custom by Randy Tarman, I believe, who makes them for Dennis over here at Boat Things, and they're fantastic. I've used the TH Marine ones before, the Hydro terminals. These are a lot better because they're actual nuts and bolts you can get with a ratchet and tighten them down so you don't have any connectivity problems. Anything with wing nuts, is suspect at best. Next up, we have a TH Marine Troll Tamer, and this really helps lock down your trolling motor if you fish big water, or just in general too when you're on the road. It prevents it from bouncing, and it's a little sturdier than the Velcro strap that it comes with. You can use that too, and both of them together is a great system, but I fish Lake Erie a lot and other big water, so having that Troll Tamer is really nice to keep that trolling motor secure. Speaking of trolling motors, while we're still up here, item number 4 is going to be a TH Marine prop nut. And I thought this was probably the most pointless $50 for a hunk of metal until I got one. And I use it all the time. Every time I get off the water, I check to make sure there's no line, debris, weeds behind my prop, make sure nothing's bent, the little prop pin, or anything like that. Just a really good thing to have just for the longevity of your trolling motor. The last thing I want to touch on is fuses. Any of your electronics, any of your accessories should have fuses if they're not in a fuse box. I don't really have a fuse box in my boat, so I have almost everything on their own inline fuses. Every fish finder, my Ethernet box, my Garmin Panoptix box, my 360, my Raptors came with fuses. Some stuff comes with fuses, but just take the time to do it and it'll save you a ton of hassle. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Those are 5 little tips and tricks I use on my boat to help minimize problems or the potential for problems. They're still going to happen, but if I can do something to help try to prevent it, I will. Any of these products you see featured in this video, you can come on over to Boat Things here in Gahanna and you can order it, get it installed. Electronics, trolling motors, graphs, live well, you name it, anything but a gas motor pretty much. So come stop on by, we'll get you set up. Other than that, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Hopefully I'll be fishing here soon, but the weather doesn't look too great, and my baby's a little winterized right now. But January 20th, I'll be back out in the water with her. I might do some fishing beforehand, maybe some ice fishing, who knows. But thanks for watching. Stay tuned. See you later.